Hi, this is Jenelle Isaacson with Living Room Realty. It's Wednesday, March 25th, and here is the market report today. Real estate in Washington had till midnight tonight to stop any physical activity. So, we are watching what happens with the greater Washington market in general as they go completely virtual and what will be the impact on business. Our agents are already doing virtual business up there, and this came no surprise to our brokers that we will be seeing this. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac back mortgages for residential and commercial are all giving 90-day forbearance. I've had folks getting in contact with me today letting me know that calling them is just taking a few minutes. So if you feel, if you're a tenant or a landlord or a homeowner and you've lost your job, make sure to reach out. I know for our property management company, I know other property management companies here in the city are helping tenants all they can to connect them with resources and their landlords as well. So do reach out, and we're happy to answer any questions. Banks and mortgages all have people in place right now to help get folks relief and offer customer service. So we've had a lot of stories again about credit card companies being very quick to respond and forgiving interest payments and loans with banks for businesses. The banks have just been super cooperative. We called our bank today to talk to them about our options, and they immediately had things on the table to put in front of us. So I would say be proactive. Use this time before banks and institutions get too busy, because they do have plans in place and they are here to help. Had a business owner that has business in the airport today report to me that passenger traffic at the airport right now is down 85 to 90%. They have a restaurant there in the airport, and that they're starting to really see the impacts of the shelter at home provisions and keeping distance and not being able to be open. And for restaurants that didn't have takeout already as a major part of their business, they're not consumers really aren't thinking of those restaurants for takeout options. So we are seeing a lot of layoffs in restaurants, Pal's Books, these type of retail establishments. And so that's a lot of tenants that we're helping out right now, making sure that they can stay in their place, and with a minimal financial impact to them and our landlords. One of the interesting conversations that a client actually had to remind me today is that moving is a necessity, and whether you buy or you rent, oftentimes it is the same amount of money to buy as it is to rent. And so there is a reason a lot of people are really starting to do transactions. I think it's easy for us to sit back and say, or even for myself, because I'm in my home, but when I put myself in the shoes of my clients, I can see why they are really still wanting, why buyers are active, and why people are still wanting to get out there and do transactions, because regardless, the context is here that people have to live somewhere. And there are a lot of reasons that people don't have a place that they can just stay for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 months, whether it's they sold their house already, not expecting this, they've already been living with family or friends, they've got landlords moving back to town, job switches, schools, all type of things. So we are trying to do everything we can to make sure that we have steps in place, and we're taking the protocols to protect our customers and clients. I'd also say this is great if you own a business, or you're watching this, you're not in real estate, but that you just own your own business. Have a policy that goes out to everyone that shows the steps you're taking to protect your customers and clients right now. We have a policy that goes out to every single buyer and seller to detail our safety protocol. And that's just helping the other agents around us actually be able to comply and know what steps they should take as well. So we can all lead each other here. We're all in this together, absolutely. And of course, we're all waiting too to hear if the national government announces to offer companies, employers nationwide. It looks like they're trying to pass a bill for 2 to 2.5 of operating expenses for folks. I'll leave you with some words today that I that it kind of became a little bit of a mantra for me today, that I heard Jess Stevens from Abound Properties, who's a really thoughtful and mindful real estate entrepreneur. He is actually running a Facebook page for realtors in the time of, or real estate in the time of COVID. Definitely check that out. There's a lot of resources there for real estate and keeping update. But what he said today as we were on a call was that the fact that this is universal will facilitate the healing for all. And that's really where I'm at. We're in this together. It's happening to all of us. We'll get through this together. I have a lot of faith in my neighbors and in my community and in the good people that I'm surrounded by. So much compassion to you. If you have any questions about real estate, please feel free to reach out. You can email me, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the things. And check out our COVID resources page at www.livingroomre.com. Thanks. I'm Jenelle Isaacson, owner of Living Room Realtor, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.